Hey guys, welcome back to UK Highland Photography. I'm Strober, and basically I was making a video there to create some content for review on the Pixel X800N Speedlite for Nikon, when I thought to myself, whilst I'm here getting that content, then I might as well make another video and show you guys around the menu system of this Speedlite. So let's begin. As you can see, currently we're in TTL mode. Now this is TTL backlight mode. So that means if you're shooting like your subject with the sun behind them, then you would use this mode here in order to find the balance between the ambient light in the background and the flash hitting your subject. So that's currently that mode. Now if we press the mode button, you will see that the backlight is now disappeared. We're still in TTL mode, but it's now just TTL with regards to the flash, and it's just going to ignore the background. So as you can see, we've got the Speedlite icon, and we also have a DSLR icon. Now what this is, if you change your exposure value on your DSLR, then the exposure value here will change next to the actual DSLR. And also, if you change the exposure value on the Speedlite itself, which I'm going to do, you will see that you also change the exposure value here to a negative, turn it to the right, and it will be a positive. So let's bring that back to not. So as you can see, that's how you do that. Now if we press the zoom button, we've highlighted up here. If we turn to the right, you'll notice that we've now entered into manual zoom mode. We keep going to the right and we go all the way up to 200mm. Bring it back to the left and we're now back on automatic zoom. Turn it to the right in stages and we've now entered manual mode. Turn it back and we've came back into automatic mode. Just like the Pixel Migo, the Pixel 800N has a very simple to use interface. As you can see, I'm pressing these buttons here and I'm scrolling down the menu system. It's quite straightforward and you can't get lost because it tells you up here what it is. So for example, here, this is the autofocus light on. We press it down again and now we're in the sleep delay mode. Press it again and now we're in the illumination mode. So as you can see, it is pretty straightforward. For example, let's switch the buzzer on. So now we will hear a beep. You hear that? And what we're going to do now is we're going to switch the illumination light on. You see that? I'm going to switch it back off because it doesn't look good in the video. But there we go, that is the straightforward introduction into their menus. Now, if we press this button here, the mode again, we will see that we're in manual mode. We can change this, to go up to full blast, full output if we want. Press the mode button again, and now we're in repeat and flash. We're not going to go into repeat and flash because it can be a little bit complicated. Anyway, we're back to the beginning again of TTL backlight. So if we press this button here, this is the special thing about the standard X800N for Nikon. If we press this button here, you will see that we are now entering into the creative lighting system mode. Currently the M stands for the master unit, this being the master unit, and A, B and C being the groups of the creative lighting system. And here we have the channels, channel 1, I believe we can go up to channel 4. So if we press this button, we have highlighted now that the master unit is in TTL. We're going to turn that off and just say to the master unit, don't you be anything. We press this again and we've highlighted down to group A. I'm not using group A, so let's turn group A off. Group B I am using, but I want group B to be in manual mode. And then if we wanted to set the power output for manual mode, we'd simply do that. And then if we press this button again, we're now on C. Group C I'm going to leave on TTL. So as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. When we highlight this section, we are choosing what channel we want. We're working on channel 1, so I'll leave it on channel 1. So as you can see guys, it is pretty straightforward with regards to the Pixel X800N Speedlite for Nikon. And if we press, let's say we press the CLS button again, that will take us, hold it in, that will take us into slave mode. So now this unit is waiting to be controlled by either other Nikon SB900s or other, like the Nikon D90 DSLR itself. This is basically waiting to be controlled by other optical pulses from other creative lighting system equipment. So if we press this button in again, you'll see that we've now exited the CLS mode and we are now back to the TTL backlight mode. Anyway guys, that was the basic introduction to the menu system on the Pixel X800N Standard Speedlite for Nikon. Remember, I will be doing a full review on this Speedlite soon, so subscribe to the channel and I'll see you all in the next video.